Peace and love, it's Elishaba. I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this meditation. I'm late because I couldn't figure the Google Hangout deal out, so I'm just gonna have to do it like this, record it and post it. The purpose of this video is to facilitate a positive vibration, to use the principle that the universe is mental, all is mind. So the things and the thoughts that we're harboring in our mind are going to be manifest in our physical reality. And the best defense against um, poverty, racism, sexism, violence, crime, all these things is to create what we want in our minds. You know, one of the holy scriptures or one of the holy books says we war not against flesh and blood. If we study the energetic workings, we know that people operate out of the spirit realm long before they operate in the physical realm. The spirit always comes first. So, with that said, there's a time and a place for physical defense. There's a time and a place for working with our hands and our fist. But our first overall vibration, the first thing we should do is clear up our own vibration so that the incidents of things coming to us that we don't want are like damn near nil. I use in my house black tourmaline around all my doors, the window sills to just deflect negativity, period. So what I don't want in my space just doesn't come in and bother me, period. And then also, even more powerful form of protection is to think in our minds and create with our minds, because that which we are thinking and that which we are channeling and allowing to come into our thoughts is going to eventually become a real thing in our environment. Crime is real, racism is real, sexism is real, poverty is real. All these things happen, but who did it happen to? People whose vibrations are not in alignment with what they want. So my goal is to empower you with what is the most powerful frequency there is, which is love. And, you know, there's other aspects to this, but I won't get into them now. But right now, this meditation is for your own personal empowerment. It's not for forgiveness or for trying to work with anybody else or help them. This is to clear the air in our immediate environment. I found an article the other day that talked about how there was proof that when people meditate, the crime in their area goes down. And I think that's very interesting, because that's something that you can do in a group. Where there's more than one person, you amplify your energy, and the energy goes up and the power goes up. So our imaginations are very powerful. What you imagine to be true is what's going to be. So by meditating, which meditation just means to focus very intently on a specific thing. You can meditate on different things. There's different meditations. But this one is to focus on peace, protection, and love in our cities and in our immediate environments, so that we personally are protected and kept from harm that might be bestowed upon us by negative entities, or people who don't know who they are and are living in a certain vibration. So I'm going to make a peace grid, and I'll just take a picture of it later, because I don't know how to edit videos yet. So, and I just posted on Facebook. But I have my pink quartz. Like I said, this is self-love for me. This is protecting myself. This is getting my own environment the way I want to. And then also, like I showed you, the black tourmaline. And I just have them in front of me. And also my selenite wand, which I use all the time. Which is named after the goddess Selene, which is the moon goddess. So since it's the full moon, we're going to focus on removing any things that are there to keep us from our own peace, our own harmony, our own love, our own protection. So, if you have incense, you can light it because incense invites in positive spirits and keeps away the negative ones. It's going to take some deep cleansing breaths. I usually do 3 into the nose and out through the mouth. And as you breathe, breathe all the way to your diaphragm, to the the bottom of your belly, as deep as you can get it, and then blow it out fully and suck your stomach in and blow all the air out. So basically breathing in peace, love, and protection, and blowing out anything that blocks us from that peace, love, and protection. And it's different for everyone, so I'll just leave it general. If you have a candle, you can light it. You can leave it burning for approximately 14 days until the new moon. So you might have to burn 2 if you use like a 7-day candle. A white, it could be a black candle because black candles banish things. So, or a white candle, you can use it for like purification, or a pink one for love, or a black one for protection as well. But in our minds, we're going to focus on what we want to create, because as spiritual and energetic and universal laws tell us that where our attention goes, our energy flows. So it behooves us to focus on what we do want and not what we don't want. So as we close our eyes, focus on feelings of love, peace, harmony, and protection. We see ourselves surrounded by nothing but our angels, our guides, God, whatever force that you feel protected by. And we know that all is well. We let go and release anything that keeps us from having harmony in our relationships. We see ourselves now having harmony and unity with all beings. We see our neighborhoods safe. We see any negative entities being now bound and banished. And their effects neutralized, they can cause no harm to us any longer. Anything that is not of love, anything that is not for our highest and greatest good is now bound. All that, all those that seek to do harm are now bound from doing their activities. They are unable to inflict any more harm on our children, on our women, and on our men. Your mind imagine a circle of white light surrounding your entire body, a dome of protection. Imagine this dome expanding out from your body and becoming larger and larger and larger until it extends past your walls of your home. It extends out into the streets. It extends out into the houses around you. It extends over your city. It extends over your county. It extends over your state, your country, your continent, your hemisphere, and the entire globe out into the universe. So it is. I hope y'all feel that. Peace and love, y'all. Thank you for joining me.